That's not a promising title. Gotta give you that. E.
Hey,
I
all
will
you
ultimately
nerds,
collapse.
Gabe,
Volcano
aka
erupts.
Froopy Art here, and in the last
Stuff run
episode,
amok.
Mal accidentally released a couple unknown entities.
Probably
for
those
containment
things.
in the central lab. So
Thanks,
Mal
bud.
has got a knack for messing up old research stations.
We really need to stop doing this. It's becoming a trend and not a good one. Why couldn't your trend just being saving the world? Instead, it's gonna be effing everything
Mal
up.
is furiously typing at the center computer terminal.
Oh, the professor's gonna kill me.
Not if they kill us
According
first.
to this, whatever was in those frozen chambers were super early attempts at creating hybrid Pokémon.
Thanks, bud.
They are extremely unstable and dangerous.
Like I said, thanks, bud.
I think we may have put the whole island in jeopardy
We?
here.
Speak
Yes,
for yourself.
Stop giving me that look, but the lab is lacking the power needed to access any further data. But according to this, there is a power station off to the west. If you can get that back online, we should be able to learn all we need to stop any peril that I may have put the island in.
Now, see, that's proper
You
terminology,
agree
buddy.
and begin heading west. Immediately leaving the lab, you are reminded how difficult this will be as you run straight into a new species of Pokemon.
Great.
We're starting things off strong.
You must be
with
the
a
hybrid.
design
Ugh.
From Kato. She is a talented artist, and I will link to her DeviantArt page in the description. Now, I'm a sucker for anything that uses archaeological concepts, and Kato decided to incorporate the medieval process of trepanning.
What?
That's like boring a hole into a person's head
Ah!
to release the evil spirits. She combined this with
God, that's
a
a-
Japanese yokai.
Aw,
and
man,
that
ancient
has, like, a
civilizations
hole
were
or a bone
frigged.
in the top of its head, so it works really well.
I didn't think it could be
And
dumber than
technically,
leeches getting the
Golduck is
bad blood
supposed
out,
to
but just
be
like, yeah, we're just gonna
like
open your
Kappa,
head, get the
but,
bad demons out.
Kato's
What?
design just does it way better.
I know it was a different time like
Yeah,
that.
just
They
a
didn't
great
know, but it's still like, what?
non-animal-based concept that fits really well into the region. Let's go ahead and say hello to Impanion, the
Nice name.
unlucky duck Pokemon.
I'll say. You've been
This
decapitated, you
hapless
stupid
creature
kappa.
lives in murky waters and jumps at the chance
Ghost
to be
water,
cared
that's
for
interesting.
by a trainer. A
Not a lot of
ghostly
those.
parasite saps its energy,
Except,
making
like,
it sluggish
The
and
furthest
reluctant to
line?
battle.
The furthest and
But
Jellicent,
if
I want to say?
pushed to its limit,
Maybe
it can
more.
release torrents of chilling water
Correct me
and
if I'm
spectral
wrong, but I think they're
energy.
the only ones.
It is thought to be an ancestor to both Psyduck and Lotad, and its ability
I
is
can
kind
kinda
of
see it.
That means that it may disable a move that is used against it. This ghostly little buddy is pretty happy to chill in a small pond, and you sneak past. You see large power cables leading to the west, and you follow them. You start descending the mountain, and the vegetation begins to thin out immediately. It is out here that you spot evolutions to two of the new Pokemon here on Site B. The first up is an evolution for Snooter, the fictitious Rhinograde submitted by Salvris. Now, obviously the first stage was adorable, but Salvris was holding off on giving it the truly specialized
I imagine because it's part
hand-like
fighting type.
nose that, Rhinogrades
I think
are
this looks
known
like a
to
Ben
hop around
10
with.
alien from
Now, the
Omniverse.
other thing
One
that
that got a fire
completely won
mustache
me
or
over
something.
about this design, and honestly, it's kind of completely unrelated to the inspiration, but I
But
just
screw it, it's
recently started
fun.
watching the One Piece anime, and the two nose arms on this Rhinograde just give me major, like, stretchy Monkey D. Luffy vibes.
Hey, it's
and
fun.
I dig that. Okay, let's go ahead and meet the evolution.
The important part of Pokemon is to have fun,
Suzerath,
right?
The fist-nosed
I thought the pink
Pokemon.
was going to be its actual
With
color.
their
It's like,
nose
that's,
now sporting
no.
two stretchy arm-like appendages, this Pokemon is now quite formidable.
Nice.
Able to use their nose for locomotion, they are very speedy, while being able to deliver powerful punches. The rubbery nature of their noses allows them to extend and reach targets far taller than them. And its ability is Iron Fist, since they are going to be punching everything, and that boosts punching moves.
Nice.
It's a pretty tough little guy,
I
but
imagine
luckily
so.
they aren't very antagonistic.
Hmm.
But further on, you see a much larger and more imposing Pokemon in your way.
That ain't good.
Now, we already
What
got
the
the
frig?
ancient fungus-based Pokemon Necrotot from Escondida 17.
And this is its evolution.
But when it evolves,
Yep.
they really let it look like the massive tree-like fungus that grew on land before trees ever existed. Not only that, but this tiny little wizard
Sounds
hat
like a
is
tower.
getting an upgrade too. I mean, it still definitely looks like a wizard, and even
Hey, I
has
like
those
it.
kind of twisted arms that feel like magic wands casting a spell.
That's pretty fun.
But it's so big that the overall shape ends up reading like a wizard's tower instead. And bringing in those spores, we've got these jutty outbits on the sides that read both as mushroom caps and bits of roofing. Very fun. Oh, and like the last
it's
stage,
cool looking
we're
Pokemon.
maintaining the mono poison typing here.
Oh,
All right,
neat.
let's meet Sorcelium. The
I like
odd
its
tree
its
Pokemon.
shiny colors. Both are like kind of
Before
like
trees
stereotypical
existed,
magical
this
colors,
towering
and the green can
Pokemon
go with evil
littered
magic
the
in a
ancient
way.
landscape in their place.
Sort of
They
like how
towered
with Disney, if
over
it's
most
green, it's
predators
evil.
and used their spores to control their actions.
Which
How
would
they
explain why
produce
they
their
haven't been
spores in
liking
a
money very
conjuring
much
manner
recently.
is enough to dissuade most from advancing, and their ability remains effects 4. After seeing these two evolutions, you'll have to let me know which of these lines would you add to your team. As you get
I mean,
closer to
probably
power
the
station, you
sorcerer
start to
tree, if
understand
I had to
how
guess
it is
one.
generating its power.
I like
Fissures
both,
in
but
the earth
just,
are
you know, picking one
blasting up
like eeny, meeny,
superheated
miny, mo.
steam, and you gather that the mild volcanic activity is powering a geothermal plant. The cracked path is quite treacherous as you do your best.
Oh,
not
why can't
to
I use one of
topple
those
into any
ski
of the
slope thingies that you
magma-filled
go up the,
ravines. You see
one of the
small power
mountains in,
plant ahead of you.
Gen
There
3.
are some Pokemon in the way. The first seems to thrive on this heat. Yeah, I got the coolest looking Intellidont design from Thog.
Oh, boy.
And I just had to get it into
It does
the
look
text.
pretty cool.
If you're not familiar with Intellidonts, think of them as gigantic, carnivorous, pig-like creatures. In
Ooh.
fact, I mean, they have earned the name Hell Pig.
That's a
Thog took that
badass
nickname
name.
and
Then
gave
again,
it
put
something
hell
that
in front
looks
of
like
anything
it
and automatically
just,
sounds cool.
Crawled its way out of the underworld. And this is pretty
This looks
great,
like a
as
freaking
so far we've had a
monster
lot of
or, like,
little
demon
cuties
from
in the
Doom.
DLC and could use some
Although,
more intimidating
less piggy.
beasts.
Or
All right,
rather,
let's go
it's
ahead
more.
and meet
Yeah,
our
you know,
meanest
it's less
member
piggy
of the
than in
DLC
the
so far.
Doom
This
version.
is Tormentello.
Well, at least the 2016 version. I
the
can't speak for any of the
Hell
ones.
Pig Pokemon.
But anyway, I love this thing. This
Many
is
consider this wild
awesome.
hog to be completely uncontrollable.
For good reasons.
Tormentello are voracious predators who eat anything
Even the shiny
they
colors
can
are awesome.
catch,
Kind of Hound
then
Doomy in a way.
rolling their prey along their back to toast them before devouring them.
Oh, jeez.
They were once thought to be ancestors to Embor, but research indicates that they are actually closest related to Sedimite.
The whale?
And its ability is Anger Point,
Huh.
and that raises attack to the max after receiving
funny.
a super effective hit. After dealing with this roasted piggy, you turn around and come face to face with another Pokemon
Does
that
your
looks like it
representative get-
wants to nom your face off.
To be
In the
fair, that's a
last
good number of
episode,
Pokemon.
We got Gipster's tiny little Lysucus, but
Saber-tooth
his
tiger.
stem
Ooh,
mammal is
saber-tooth
going
what?
to get quite a bit bigger and tougher.
What's this based on?
Now, I've got some pretty sizable tweaks to make here. Originally, the design was based on Smilodon or saber-toothed cats.
Ah.
But unfortunately, good old
Oh yeah, that's right, because
Primal
saber-tooth
Persian
tigers
is
never
already
existed.
based
Screw you,
on
I'm
it.
calling them that
So
that
we're
anyway. I've
keeping
been calling
pretty
it
much
for years. They're not going
everything
to stop
else
me
the
now
same,
just because
but
science said so.
swapping the head for another big-toothed critter, the Therapsid Gorgonopsid. So, let's go ahead and meet another hungry Pokemon.
I kind of like the original art better, personally.
mammal
This isn't bad, just like I like the
This
original
fierce
form
beast
better.
is incredibly aggressive and
So
difficult
the shiny
to
color in
train.
this is cool, too.
During the evolution process, Lysogorg become much more
Do
physically
you think they relate to the
intimidating,
Lillipups?
but do not think through their
Maybe,
actions.
yeah.
Forming a bond with this Pokemon will hopefully keep it from attacking you, but it will
Fingers
still take
crossed.
a great deal of effort to train its feral mind. And its ability remains Moxie.
Of course.
You are pretty over dodging vicious Pokemon like Lysogorg and Tormentello on the side of an active volcano.
Yeah, I'd
By the
imagine
time
so.
you finally slip inside
What's
of
this
the
DLC?
power
Legends
station.
Arceus, in a
You
way?
find that the mechanism
dodging
which
attacks?
allows the plant to generate power has been partially disabled. You can see that there are a number of gears that should fit together, but they're nowhere to be seen. You explore the dark halls and walkways of the power plant and approach something that looks like sparking electricity. Unfortunately, it turns out to be a very large Pokemon.
Of course it does.
All right,
Why wouldn't
I
it
have
be?
to thank Crimson for giving us a design that I didn't even have to redraw, And if you don't know Crimson, I mean, you
Space
absolutely
starters.
must check out his YouTube channel and the ridiculously amazing Revlar region.
Huh.
It's linked below, but let's go ahead and learn about his stellar design
Doing
here.
well, though, apparently.
This
For the only
is
6 videos, it's almost got
Thorium,
5,000. Whoa.
the bulb head Pokemon. These Pokemon
Interesting.
will rub
Kind
their
of whale-like.
bulbous horns
Not
on
whale.
trees,
Rhino-like in
not
a
to
way.
sharpen them,
Or hippo, I
but
should
to
be saying.
charge them with static electricity.
Interesting.
The
I like
massive
it.
amounts of charge that thorium can build up all over their body.
I wonder if there's
means
like an
that it can be
ancestor to
dangerous to
Rhyhorn and
pet
stuff.
them. This is a shame, as even the most aggressive-looking thorium enjoys being scratched under their chin.
Aww.
And its ability is Lightning Rod, and that means it absorbs all electric attacks, and instead of taking damage, it boosts their special attack.
It has a pretty good special
it's a
attack.
bulky route to be avoided as you explore the power plant.
109
Continuing
ain't
on
awful.
And peering through the dark, you spot a
3
group of
Pokemon.
Pokemon playing with the gears that you need to fix
Hey!
the mechanisms. We've got another fun design that brings in a touch of archaeological inspiration. This time from pint-sized kiwi. I'll link to their channel
Every
below.
time I see the
So, what
quotes
they are
from the people who
folding
made it,
into
I just
this
think of this
design
name of
are
the Pokemon.
Egyptian god of knowledge.
I can't be the only one thinking
ibis,
that.
since it's like the corresponding animal for that. The Rosetta Stone, and the Troodon, since it was a real Dino Smarty.
That's
And
very.
there's just a
I
couple
like
really
that.
cute
That's very
details that I
creative.
appreciate here. Like
That's
the
cool.
writing quill look of the tail, and the little circles under the eyes that feel very like librarian glasses.
Huh.
Well, and again,
Nice.
we are trying to get more monotypes in the region, so I did take away the dragon typing
Of
that
course
was
it's
on the
gonna be
submission.
dragon.
So we now have a solid mono psychic type.
Hey, that's fine.
Let's learn about
It being pure
Trucetus.
psychic makes sense. It being
The
part
only
dragon is kind of like,
fossils
that's.
left
I don't know
behind
about
by
that,
this
Chief.
Extremely intelligent creature were intricate claw marks.
Then
left
again,
by
I think
their
Brooks is
elongated
just pure
talons.
psychic, and it's like,
It is
you couldn't put a little water in
that
there.
early humans
but I might
were
be misremembering, to be
inspired
fair.
create the written language
I
by
like this. This is
watching
really cool
Trucetus
design. Based on the
create
Rosetta
their
Stone and all that
beautiful
jazz.
carvings.
That's awesome.
Scientists suspect that they have a language of their own, but it is yet to be deciphered.
Well, yeah, they're just saying their
Its
name
ability
constantly.
is insomnia, which means it cannot be put to sleep.
Okay. Because it's
You
reading
run
too
after
much.
them,
It's
and
a
it
really
takes some
good
time
book.
to
You don't
corner them in
understand.
different spots around the building. Eventually, you manage to catch all of them and retrieve the gears you need to fix the power plant. It is a bit of a puzzle, but you eventually get things back in working order, and you hear the power cables leading back to the central lab humming with power. But we'll pick up from there
This
in
gear
the
shifting and
final
tuning was actually pretty
episode
good.
of the
Well done.
DLC. Be sure to leave a like.
The island did not
and
collapse.
subscribe
0
if
out
you
of
haven't
10.
Already. A big thank you to Gibster.
But yeah, there were a
and
lot of
all
cool new
the other
Pokemon in this,
artists
and
whose
some
designs
the hybrid
made it
designs
in.
are pretty cool
And
too.
with that,
I
I'll
think
catch
my
you in the
favorite one
next
has to be the
one.
fire pick though.
Later,
As I said
nerds.
1,000 times, I love my fire types. And plus, the thing's just pretty awesome. Just like, come on, the Hell Pig. That's badass. You gotta give me that one. It's like, if I gotta pick any favorite, just that one. Or I guess the Wizard Tree. That one was pretty cool too. I don't, everything else is good. I don't like have one who's just like, that's bad. But overall, I like, picking favorites and all that jazz. But yeah, hi. Well, at least our buddy was able to admit this is like, yeah, okay, this one's on me. It took a minute, but at least it got done in the end, I guess. And now we gotta go fix this mistake. And check out that lava volcano thing. That was pretty cool to see. where are we getting the power source resistant thing? From all of this stuff? Well, from this volcano, actually. That's actually still active. You gotta put the gears back in so it can be even more active, but still. I know why they put the research facility on the side of a volcano, just so you get generated power from lava, but that's still a really stupid place. Like, I've never understood people who put their houses near a volcano. It's like, did you learn nothing from Pompeii? Not only just Pompeii, it's just like, what? Huh, honey, there's lava in the living room again. I wonder what that's about. Some people were just... Everyone... How do I put this? No, I'm just gonna leave it. People are stupid. Let's stop it there. That's it. I think that's a good take that doesn't get any controversy. But otherwise, yeah, just a really cool episode with more cool Pokemon. Not every design was a winner, because I think some of the original design of that one Saber-Tooth Cat was better in the original, but that's just my personal opinion. But overall, yeah, really good episode. I'm glad I checked it out. So let's go on to the finale next. Later.